We're at the third treatise, Axioms of the Amphibious Soul, on the dual element of being. The flowing river which pours for a season its streams into me. Power ceases in the instant of repose. The same power that destroys in different circumstances is made to reproduce. Our being is descending into us from we know not where. Life is a flux. Life is a flux between two shores. The amphibious condition. Man is born between elements. He belongs to both earth and water, to form and flux. To live rightly is to learn to breathe alternately, in solidity and in dissolution. The amphibious soul survives by conversion, each breath exchanged between body and spirit. What we call consciousness is the momentary surfacing of the oceanic feeling, the oceanic being. The soul that cannot swim will drown in the element it denies. The two elements of knowledge. All knowledge arises from the tension between stability and flow. Understanding seeks the solid wisdom, trust the currents. Thought builds dams, imagination restores rivers. Thought builds dams, imagination restores rivers. The intellect freezes what intuition melts. The intellect freezes what intuition melts. To know truly is to know in transition. Certainty is the sediment of the one living stream. The body as shore. The body is the shore the soul must cross again and again. Flesh anchors us, but it also teaches us how to move. The senses are gills through which the invisible enters the visible. To inhabit the body is to test the density of the world. The body is the place where form and fluid negotiate peace. The amphibious soul honors both its earth and its tide. The double breath. Each breath enacts creation. Inhalation gathers form, exhalation releases it. The divine breath and the human breath are the same current at opposite poles. Prayer is respiration extended into infinity. Thought is breathing in time. Every inspiration carries the weight of the world just born. The universe itself is a lung, alternately expanding and dissolving. On the soul's transparency. Transparency is not absence, but depth without resistance. The self becomes clear when it ceases to cling to opacity. The transparent soul is both mirror and passage. To see through oneself is to allow the world to appear. The highest intelligence is translucence, neither the blind solidity nor invisible void. Water teaches this, it reveals by flowing through what it reflects. The surface glitters, the depth transforms. To descend is to remember that solidity is only compressed fluid. The deep soul learns by pressure, compression of experience into lucidity. Write down, ask me any questions. I really don't want to keep reading this book, leaving and returning. I'd rather have a conversation about some of the stuff I've said. And this is just the beginning of these live feeds. So we'll continue. The ecstasy of mixture. Purity is the illusion of frightened matter. All life is mixture of elements, instincts, minds, and gods. To be alive is to participate in contamination. The divine itself mingles, the sacred is never sterile. The amphibious soul is holy because it cannot remain unmixed. Mixture is the method of creation. Mixture is the method of creation. The fluid ethics of transformation. The moral act is an act of metamorphosis. To be good is to adapt gracefully to what arrives. Evil is any form that refuses to flow. Sin is rigidity, the attempt to hold what should pass. Redemption is liquidity, the soul rediscovering motion. Ethics is hydrodynamics of being. Metaphysics of passage. Death is not cessation, but phase change. The soul passes from one density to another, never leaving the element of life. Resurrection is the act of returning as water returns, different in form, identical in substance. Memory is the condensation of past vapor into thought. To die rightly is to evaporate without despair. The amphibious soul is never buried. It seeps through the world's continuities. The infinite circulation. The world spirit circulates through all beings as water through roots and clouds. What we call individuality is a whirlpool of the universal fluid. To know oneself is to perceive the circulation, not the boundary. Power ceases. Power ceases in the instant of repose, for rest would mean breaking the circuit. The soul's health lies in motion, continual dying into renewal. To be amphibious is to dwell in the eternal exchange between being and becoming. The law of reverberation. Every act echoes through two mediums, matter and meaning. Thought vibrates in water as in air. The resonance of being is the music of its doubleness. When the solid sings, the liquid answers. The world's harmony is not unity, but oscillation. To live is to resound across elements. The serenity of flux. To attain peace is to cease resisting motion. The soul that floats does not drift, it participates. Serenity is not stasis, but trust in the perpetual current. To rest while moving is the amphibian's wisdom. Repose is the calm within transformation. The secret of the amphibious soul, it moves without leaving itself. It moves without leaving itself. And that's my book, Leaving and Returning. We're going to go through this. This is all we've gone through so far. This is part 4. We're going to go start part 5 today. Maybe read some more pages later today. But sooner or later, I'm going to have a scheduled time for these live feeds. I'll see you later.